food channel that's running out of ideas.
That is what you are, JP. And Julia. Healthy Junk Food is a food channel that's run out of ideas. And I'm going to be reacting to their Americans Try German Snacks, which has been so done for years. Here's a channel that did it like 2 weeks ago. So they did it like a week before JP and Julia did their version of it. And let me get this out of the way. Here's my thumbnail. And I want to let you guys know that there's no Photoshop in it. I just took out the color and I added So Done. Here is the grab I got it from. Alright? Yeah. And I am starting my work on this at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, March 26, 2023. So this video that they made is a week old on a channel that has more than 3 million subscribers, and they have 23,000 views on it. So a channel that has a 10-year history, more than 3 million subs, after a week gets 23,000 views on a video that is just a formula, and it's a total failure. And I'm going to go through this and just show how desperate and stupid it really is. So, let's get to it.
Thanks.
We gotta do an intro. You gotta stand here and be like, I'm German and I'm having these Americans try my candy.
We didn't get to bring you to Germany this year, so I brought Germany to you. We're gonna try a bunch of German snacks from my childhood.
Okay, there are a few things going on here, and I want you to know that you're not missing out on any footage. This is the last frame before they edit it, and I stopped it right here. And my introduction was a lot of talking, and I have to do it all in one take for it to flow properly, so it took me a bit of work to get that done. And I had to, cut myself off, and because I wanted to talk more. Just, the introduction has to all flow in one take. Now I can be a little bit more relaxed. I know I got a good thumbnail, and maybe you're expecting they're going to be bitter to each other as this video carries on. And, I don't want to mislead you. They're not being bitter. The point of this video is to show that they have no chemistry because they're not really a couple anymore. And so like this is so boring and so lame from the two of them that it makes you feel like you're drunk, or it'll put you to sleep. It's that bad. There's way too many scenes, and they're relying on a whole bunch of their friends to try this as if we care. And so let me speak to this. There's their German friend who is acting goofy on purpose. Alright. And JP is acting like, oh boy, I don't know. These snacks might not taste very good once we get started. So he's, play acting. Julia, that's all the charisma she has left to work with JP. And that's for real. Like, so she's there, she's doing her job, it's business. And there's no charisma, there's no chemistry between these two anymore. And, like on her own Instagram, she's glowing all the time. That's from today. And so here she is, where her money is being made, and, well, anyway, let me get back to it before I talk too much. Remember, the point of this reaction is for you to appreciate how boring it is and how desperate. There's way too many edits, and there's way too many changes in the music. It's just desperation. The overall effect is going to be kind of boring. So that's the point of it, right? So I hope you dig that as we get started.
A bunch of things you might like or might not like. But I know Julia is definitely going to like this one.
Well, yeah, I'm starting with the most important thing. It's called beer. Have you ever heard of it?
Dude, I like the branding on there. There's some voluptuous bosoms on.
Ever since we started the conversation regarding JP and Julia's relationship, which, by the way, they made public first by getting engaged at CraveCon, so they turned it into entertainment. We're not being mean here. Asking the questions about the length of their engagement, which is now 6.5 years, and for the past year, Julia doesn't wear the engagement ring. Some of you have been raising the question that Julia might be JP's beard. And I don't know what to say about that yet. However, for him to say something about the voluptuous bosom of this character on the product is a bit of a weird comment to make when you're sitting next to the woman that should have been your wife by now, or, you know, you're supposed to be engaged. And aside from getting together for this, for business, JP is not part of Julia's very active Instagram, which is also weird. So this might be JP trying to sell it a little bit too much, you know, acting one way. It's just a bit of a weird comment. And some of you guys think Julia is not hot. I think, you know, like now she's like totally into fitness, and I think she was like cute when she was heavier, and now she's still kind of cute. And you know, we did a poll asking, because she's exploiting herself on Instagram and always taking video and photographs of her ass. I guess that's not a swear word. That was a long take. I don't want to go do it again. Ass is not really a swear word, because I never swear in these JP and Julia reactions. So I did a poll, like, what do you like best? And her butt beat the idea of her getting off Instagram and going back to her wine and cheese parties by 1%. So, yeah, okay, I'm starting to talk too much. You know, if I was JP, I would be getting hooked up with that amazing butt and not making stupid jokes and carrying on with an engagement, and, you know, he's not part of her life. So it just all seems weird. I mean, like, if he wants to talk about voluptuous this and that, Julia's got an amazing butt, then, you know, go marry it then.
On there.
But the first thing you'll be having is this.
Alright, I gotta take my Invisalign out.
You put it in the water, don't accidentally.
That is fake and prepared. They already talked about that before. He's going to do the bit with the Invisalign and take it out and put it here, and she's going to react to it, and she overreacts. It's fake, and when she finishes off this little bit, she's going to say, "You're like a grandpa," like, whatever. I'm going to run a clip of them from more than 8 years ago, back in the day. I'm just going to talk over top of it. This was back when you know, she was heavier, and they were a couple. So far, I'm still believing they were a couple back in the day. I don't know if she's a beard for him or not. I don't know what to say about it. It's just the longer they carry on with this nonsense of pretending to be engaged and they don't actually get married, the bigger a joke it becomes. So, like, back in the day, they were adorable, and I was rooting for them. I really liked their channel, and this is just, you know, the real charisma that they had back in the day, and now it's performance. This is fake. They're not fooling their original fans, and, you know, this original fan has got a reaction channel about Ken Domik, yet I can also do reactions on them too, and so I'm not, you know, the average, you know, early adopter of their channel who is going to take what they're doing to their original audience with the fake hacks and this phony engagement. They're not being real about it. Anyway, let's get back.
You're like a grandpa.
Hey guys, real quick, I'm doing stand-up comedy at the Orlando.
There is nothing wrong with promoting yourself. JP does comedy, he wants to share it with others, he wants people to pay attention to it, good for him. However, to interrupt your own work to do this in this way is desperate. Let me explain. Let's say you make a record album of music, and in the middle of one of the songs you say, "Oh, by the way, we're going to be touring over here for a week." You don't do that. And yeah, it's a YouTube video. It's pretty much disposable, yet it shouldn't be. Because I still respect JP and Julia as creative people. Like, I'm not going to go back and pretend like I wasn't a fan. I was. It just, you know, their material has become weak, and they're sellouts to the fast food chains that they used to poke some fun at with those fake hacks that are just to get you to download the apps into your phone. And they're not being honest about their relationship. So it's really disappointing. Yet with all that said, if you're creating a piece of food comedy, you know, by invading it in this way, it cheapens it. And he's trying to reach out to people for one show he's going to do to his local area. And the overwhelming majority of people are not going to travel there for it. So he's interfered with his own work to get you to pay attention to one show in his local area. It's desperate. And he was doing it because they got to know that with, you know, their numbers going down, like this video that I'm reacting to got 23,000 views after 7 days for a channel that has more than 3 million subscribers. So I guess he figures, why not? And it's just another indicator that they don't treat the channel in the same way that they used to.
Improv, April 13th. Tickets will be in the comments and description. I would love to see you guys there.
How do you pronounce this?
Crease pie.
Say it again. Crease pie?
Yeah.
Crease pie. It doesn't look like that at all. It looks like Gruyere bread.
That is fake, and it replaces the charisma the two of them used to have, because this is supposed to be offering a moment of these wild and crazy German snacks. I don't know what's gonna go on. It's just so nuts, these things. So it's like, this says, what is this? Because they don't have the charisma that they used to have. And so now they have to oversell it. And I'm also stopping in the middle of her performance here to note, because I did a little too much talking a little earlier on, pay attention to how often the music in the background changes. It's like goofy music, and it's so much of it, and they change it so often. That's desperate to take the place of the fun team they used to be.
It tastes like tapioca almost, like a sweet, gritty tapioca. Is that a breakfast thing that you do?
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, you're feeling sick.
This is just like a German food that people eat in Germany.
Julia is smart, and she would not say anything as dumb as that if it was not fake, and these are the things that have to take the place as their material goes down in quality. And I just wanted to note it. That was really lame.
Of course it is. Like
this is just, but like I thought that we were eating candies.
You're gonna get candy.
You gave me oatmeal.
It's cream of sweet.
I gotta say, I like it.
It's solid. Actually, it's not solid. It's very, like, granular.
I love German food already. This one's good.
This looks like Spanish.
Experience the boredom of these strangers that have been added to the production. Yes, they are friends of theirs. So it's fun for them. Like, hey, you want to be in our video about German snacks? Yet for everybody else, like, these are strangers, and who cares what they think about the German snacks? And the stupid music in the background isn't helping. This is just desperate material.
Rice pudding to me, and it smells exactly like that. That's delicious.
I could eat this almost every single day as a kid. I am German.
Tastes like a snickerdoodle.
Here's next. Kalbsleberwurst.
Grab a pastry.
This will go by so quickly that I have to describe it first. And it's actually good that it goes by very fast, because Julia doesn't actually break off a piece of this and start eating it. And the reason why you don't see her do that is because she didn't do it. Remember, these two produce their own material. So that's kept off for a reason, which is she never really ate it.
Toast.
Not really.
A calf's liver.
It's like a little ground up pate substance almost.
Looks like strawberry ice cream.
It has a very smooth consistency.
Smells like canned meat.
Smells like cat food.
Don't say that.
Tastes like bologna spread on.
Whenever she is chewing, she could be chewing gum, or they keep the camera away from her when she's chewing, because if she's got anything, she's going to spit it into a bag. She is a hardcore fitness maniac now, and she regards all of this garbage food, garbage, the channel's got a name, Healthy Junk Food. She regards all of that as poison now, and she's not going to take it in for the good of a silly video such as this.
On something. Tastes like a hot dog.
If this is how cat food tastes, I would eat it.
Don't say that.
You have comments?
Ugh. Yeah, my dad made me eat this. I did not like it.
Oh,
It's just got such a very powerful aftertaste.
no, never mind. Oh, I don't like it. That aftertaste is bad. What?
This lingers.
I don't want to eat cat food.
Don't say that.
I thought we were eating candy.
You'll get there.
Best false.
The music changed again. Is it helping this production? No.
A bratwurst. A bratwurst? In a
Yeah,
pan?
from West Palantine.
Okay.
I heard this was good, so I'm gonna eat this.
This smells like meat. And, ew, it looks like gelatin.
It's pork knuckle.
Pork knuckle. Is a knuckle? Wait, is there bone in this?
No, there's no bone in it. I mean, there might be.
That was so fake. Before they start eating this stuff on camera, they go through every item looking for jokes. And so when they get to this, it's like, oh, is there bones in this? No. There might be. And so, see, he's already got a goofy look at his face. She's got an overreaction to it. This is what they give their fans now. This is not the smart comedy team they used to be.
I'm eating bone.
I'm a little concerned now. Yeah, that's good. I can eat that.
Really good.
It tastes kind of just like
Show me the swallowing. The only way that I would believe a fitness maniac eating this slop would be if it was done live. And this is not only not live, it's got tons of edits to protect her from having to actually show her swallowing that garbage.
It's like corned beef.
A lot of people dislike it, especially canned. Your dog seems to like it too.
Oh, you tied up the hair? Like, oh, cool. We twins.
And with beer, you can get anything down. You want bread? You want the beer? No.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's a mackerel fillet in a fruity sauce. It's fruity-ish.
Oh, mackerel and fillets.
We're definitely not doing like an Asian food video if you're gonna pronunciate all these things.
How do I pronunciate a symbol? Pronunciate?
Pronounce?
I am gonna put a little bit of this on toast.
I am not a fish.
Fish in a can.
I'm not a canned fish person.
Put it in your mouth. Oh my god, it's so gross.
Oh, it's not that
I
bad.
don't like the salt. I don't like the sweet.
You guys hyped that one up.
Eat more of it then. Eat it.
Shell actually likes it, and she eats it with rice.
Tastes like tuna fish.
Oh no, girl.
I'm not a fan.
Mustard dill. Oh gosh, no.
You know, honestly, I think canned fish is one of those things that people are like really afraid of.
I don't like fish.
Good.
You like it?
The music has changed again. There are tons of edits. Are you having fun with this? No, it's boring. That was, as you'll remember, that was the point of this reaction, that it's boring and desperate.
This one is fine. This is perfectly fine.
Oh god.
Remember, it is just as easy as what that woman is doing there. Spit it out and get it off camera, which is what Julia is doing. Or you can believe that she's eating it all. It's whatever you want. I don't have any footage of her swallowing anything, and I do not believe that a hardcore fitness maniac and an Instagram model is going to be eating that slop.
It's my first mackerel, maybe my last.
There is a fishy afternote that hit me later, but I am a big fan of
There is another fake note. When they got a hold of that German beer, they had already decided that Julia was going to make a big show of emptying the bottle so we can be like, ha ha ha, she doesn't care about anything, she's going to get into the beer. Those are ugly carbs. And unless she's going to show glug, 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 and finishing it off, I don't believe it.
anchovies. So
I am
that
not.
doesn't bother me.
My grandmother would love this if she was a fish eater.
Julia raises the glass to her mouth, and then she puts it down with a different shot. Why not just show her drinking it if she's really drinking it? Like, oh, why hide it? Because she's not drinking it, that's why. So if they do things quickly and keep you off your feet, you think that she's, eating all the junk food and drinking a beer too. No.
Oh, this seems more appetizing. This is more palatable. So you just got the bad stuff out of the way? Is that what basically what happened?
Frit sticks. Look at these, JP.
No, they look great. Can I eat them?
The music changed again. Does that mean that you're enjoying this piece of poop? Me neither. And to be fair, I think that she is going to eat these crisps, whatever they are, because it'd be really gross to spit out. Because, like snacks of that type, they just turn into mush as soon as you touch them. So You know, and if you think I'm being a little extreme saying she's not eating it, I'm saying she's not eating all of it. She's faking certainly for some of it, and she hasn't convincingly drank any beer either.
That's good. It's got a little spice to it.
It's not spicy at all.
So what would you normally eat these with?
Beer.
Okay.
They're really good. Eat like a bag of these a day.
Probably my favorite thing I've had so far. No offense to everything else. Oh, little bears. I want bears. They remind me of like giant Teddy Grahams. Is that the same Haribo bear?
No, not even close. That's
Pay attention, it all goes by very fast. You never actually see her put any of those things in her mouth.
a pom bear.
Ooh, I was not expecting it to look like that. Like a rice cracker.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it. And I like that, like, it's kind of inhumane.
Like super light and fluffy.
The music changed again with everything moving really fast. Does that make it any better? No. Especially when this is a formula that other people have been doing for years. And JP and Julia are doing it now because this is really a...
food channel that's running out of ideas.
No kidding, JP.
These are so cute.
I think they're a little soulless, but you know.
They have soul, and I'm gonna eat them.
These you've kind of had before.
Ooh, Milka. See, this brand is very famous all over Germany, yes?
It's like your Hershey, right? It's like Germany's Hershey.
Yeah, like I shipped the package back.
Wow, look at that. Ooh, I just burped that fish out. That was not good.
So it's like milk chocolate with the little cracker.
Pay attention again because it goes by really fast. There is no footage of the item actually going into her mouth. And they changed the music again.
So yummy. It's like a sweet cookie cracker.
I picked all my favorites. Anything that you see in this video is things I like, and I picked because I like them. I didn't torture you on purpose.
Hembere dunkel chocolate.
Yes. Split it right down the middle. There you go. There you go. The raspberry brings some sweetness to it. It's really good.
Oh wow, look at this.
It's so big, I love it.
What does it say, Wowie? Wowie!
Yeah, it's chocolate rice. So it's like, imagine a Rice Krispie or a Rice Puff covered in chocolate.
We're kids in a candy store.
Oh yeah, yeah. That reminds me of Quaker Oat rice crackers with chocolate.
So far, so good.
You know how good it is when Sebastian gives you a giant jumbo pack of it.
It's a good one.
That's why I only see one liverwurst over there, one little sad liverwurst. Oh, is it three? You like them?
That is JP acting because he's thinking to himself, I want some numbers and I want money. So this gimmick that he's following that so many other people have done for so long, Americans trying these crazy German snacks, he wants to portray chaos taking place.
One of my favorites. What?
Get ready because it goes by really fast. Julia brings the beer to her mouth while hiding behind the snack. Then there's an edit. She pretends to take a sip while hiding behind the snack and then puts it down. If they want the beer to be part of it, and they think it's funnier to pretend like she's getting into the beer while this is carrying on because it makes it more wacky, then it would make more sense to just show her glug, glug, glug. Ah, what do you think of it? Those are ugly carbs. She doesn't want them.
What's this one?
It is a marzipan potato.
What is a marzipan?
You'll find out. Just put the balls in your mouth, Julia.
Is that really what you do with them? You squeeze them and you smear them? Yum.
It's sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
Whoa, I was not expecting that. I don't know how to even explain the texture of it.
I know you said it's not coconut, but it gives me coconut.
Like it, I would eat that.
I like these, but I'm more of a chocolate person, so I wouldn't go for this first ever, but I like it. Maybe if it was coated in chocolate, it would be like the best thing in the world.
That's what you do. You just coat food that you don't like in chocolate. Because I don't like rice crackers, to be honest with you.
Ooh, shut up. This is marzipan chocolate bar.
Marzipan bread covered in chocolate. Marzipan brot.
Here we go. We're finally opening it. It just took a while because there's a lot of tape on these things.
Julia, you have an allergic reaction to any of this food? Because I am.
Look how big this log of candy is. Ooh.
So just get your dirty hands all over it.
Yeah.
Julia is playing with the snack. We get a close-up, and there are a lot of fast edits coming. And there's one thing missing. We don't actually get her putting that snack into her mouth. And then they're done, and they move on to the next snack. She could be chewing gum. Because this is exactly the type of bad food that a fitness maniac doesn't want to have.
It's like a York peppermint patty. You ever had one of those?
It's so good with the chocolate. This candy bar is a win. I say yes.
Yes.
Oh, is this more chocolate?
Toffee.
Toffee? Toffee. Look at this.
Ooh. So is it coffee toffee? Is that what it is? They look cool. As far as branding, packaging, and overall aesthetic, I'm giving a solid 10 out of 10 on that.
They're like little dome-shaped things. Is it caramel in the bottom?
That's definitely number one.
Chocolate?
These are like a better version of a Rolo.
Would it not make more sense for a food channel for Julia to get all sexy and stick out her tongue while biting into that candy? They do not give us the footage of her getting into it. Here is what Julia looks like when she's tearing into a gourmet, lean meat hamburger with fresh vegetables on it. For somebody who's a fitness maniac, there's nothing wrong with some lean meat, vegetables, and a little bit of bread. This garbage, she does not eat, which is why so much is missing from what they've given us.
So good.
This one's good.
What is toffee?
This tastes like a Lindor chocolate.
These are actually my favorite candy of all time.
It is every combination of a candy that I love. Honestly, you guys, I don't know. Did you get more of those or just that one pack? You just got one pack?
$200 worth of candy, and these people are complaining about it.
Yeah, but how much is that?
I don't know, like 2.
Just look at Julia when she doesn't have the game face on. Remember that they used to be a comfortable, natural couple, and now it's a put-on. She hates all this type of food. This is like a formula piece that the two of them are doing. It's a gimmick, and she just wants to get it over with. You guys can agree with me or not. Hey, I'm doing my best here. They're just not what they used to be, and this is all business.
$2, guys. We'll put a link in the description. The cafefe.
So we got 2 candy bars. What do you think, JP?
I like Kinder.
You like children? That's what Kinder means.
Oh,
That was a desperate joke. JP is a smart guy, even if his channel is going downhill. As if he doesn't know what kindergarten means. And by the way, it doesn't mean garden for children, it means garden of children. And most people know that, and like, as if he doesn't know.
really? Oh, this is melty. So how do I eat?
There are edits coming. They're gonna be fast, and something is missing, which is Julia actually putting the thing in her mouth.
This.
You just bite into it.
This is Duplo,
This is kind of like a Kit Kat bar.
but it's got a texture of a log.
Yeah. Germany, your candy is like definitely better than America's.
Have you had a Snickers? Is there anything?
Am I American?
Is there anything that's better than a?
Yeah. All of this.
All right, fine. I like Snickers. I said it. I'm American, Asian American.
White chocolate?
Have you ever had Pop Rock?
Oh.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, so there we have some footage of her putting the item in her mouth. And, yeah, I'm not saying she never ate any of this. I just, if you gotta eat like a whole bunch of, let's say a poop load of candy and junk, she avoided, I'm saying, most of it. And there's no evidence that she ate it otherwise. So I'd say a couple of items she actually ate it, and this is probably one of them.
Oh yeah, sizzle. This reminds me of strawberry shortcake, those little Swiss roll things. I freaking love that. That's my favorite. Can you get this on Amazon? Amazon associate link in the description. Buy this. This is awesome.
The cool thing about this chocolate is it does force you to slow down.
I just like the whole experience, the whole mouth experience of that.
You have to let the chocolate melt.
I didn't let it melt. I just bit into it, and I got like little explosional bits in my throat, and I love this. I'm getting like an allergic reaction with this candy.
You really are.
You really are not, because it is either all in your head, or if you are scratching at something that is aggravated by the candy, put it on camera then. Which she does not do, which makes this even more desperate for this formula production.
I know.
Gummy.
We need to Smurf.
Harbo Sour Brenner.
They always come out with tons of new stuff. There's always a new Hobby Bulls fake animal coming out. A frog-looking guy. I was having trouble with them too.
Yeah.
It's like a watermelon.
They look like little Smurfs too.
Ooh, I like these.
I feel like Haribo is a very common thing that you see in America.
They are like pretty chewy, like dense.
Is the change in music doing anything for you? Me neither. The old saying is, if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with BS. Because I can't swear on these reactions.
To bite into.
I'm still having trouble getting the first one done.
I didn't see your guys' reaction biting the Smurf. It's like a workout for my jaw. I should just swallow this.
They're tough.
Oh, yeah. They're hard to chew.
I don't know if I can keep chewing. These are gonna send me to the dentist.
Wow, JP, that was pretty funny. Chaos has taken over with these German candies. That's gonna send you to the dentist. Funny material. Do you know where this would work better? Here.
These are gonna send me to the dentist. These are gonna send me to the dentist. These are gonna send me to the dentist.
That is a hard candy, so it is easy to get rid of without any mess. We have her biting into it. Would she swallow that? No. And she takes a sip of the beer to make it feel like she had to in order to actually eat it. No. And they also added a lame sound effect when she takes a little sip, which is just... I don't know. You two, take it away.
I'm gonna still be eating this later tonight. Anyone want teeth water?
Alright guys, that is all the German snacks that our German friend had us try, but we're gonna have links for any of this stuff in the description. We want to know in the comments, have you guys tried any of this? Which ones were your favorite? Let us know.
See you guys next time on Healthy Junk Food.
That is how it ends. It just walks off a cliff. And it is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, March 27th, 2023, and I'm done. And here is Julia from her Instagram mini movie today. Fitness maniac. She is. And earlier when I showed you the picture of her tearing into the gourmet burger, that was from the 15th of this month. And I did something for the channel members. It was very simple and fast. And anyway, that's where the footage came from. So I'm just going to run that for everybody now. And then we'll just wrap this one up. Thanks. Hey guys, this is just something small. I'm going to play the video in a second for the channel members. And it's not like a big important video. It's just I wanted to document something. This is from today, March 15th, 2023. And if you follow the cursor, it says that Julia published this 29 minutes ago. So I wanted to get it while she still left it up here. And it didn't take much work to do. It's just that she's at a fabulous place doing fabulous things. And so the video is easy to make because, you know, hanging with the, well, not necessarily the rich and famous. Like, she still has a pretty good income from the healthy junk food in the back catalog. And her and JP have a lot of corporate clients that they never talk about. Because if you go to their official website, they offer themselves corporate services. And so they're doing other stuff behind the scenes. You know, they're like a real production company. Or wherever their money is coming from, doesn't matter. She's hanging around, you know, in the middle of the day, you know, vacation all the time. And so the whole point of this is just to prove even further that she and JP are just sticking together for business purposes. And they're being dishonest with the fans that put them there. So let's just run this. Yeah, there's no harm in having, you know, fun with the besties. It's just JP is not part of her life. And this is what her life is. Like, you know, she's recovering from JP, for lack of a better term. And, you know, really leaning on her besties. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you know, JP is not part of the fun because they're not together. So, that, I mean, that's my point. You know, like there's no engagement ring, of course not. And I did notice a significance when they did a shitty Valentine's Day video that Julia put the ring back on as a prop, which was really bitter of both of them to do. So let's keep running. You know, it's all gourmet food. You know, she doesn't eat the shit anymore. Like, she'll eat the shit for like 2 seconds for a healthy junk food video. Just, that's not her life. Her life is like working out all the time, sophistication, and sophisticated food. I don't know what this is. I don't even care. Like, okay, like once in a blue moon, she'll have a burger this is like lean meat, and this is made by a gourmet place. I mean, she's not interested in the shit that JP pretends that they're both interested in anymore. Oh, I meant to stop it right there. You can see, like, you know, how skinny and fit she is by, you know, her muscles popping. Anyway, let's just play it, you know. I just wanted to document this. What's this say? Drunken grown-ups. So, you know, they're having fun with the food, with the besties, with the dude there. For all we know, that dude is a boyfriend. Probably not. Because she's not going to go on camera with him if she is seeing somebody else. It's just this, JP's just not part of her life. He's not part of the fun. Here she is clowning around with gourmet food. He's not in there. And he doesn't comment on her Instagram posts either. And I'm not really all that much into Instagram. Somebody said that JP stopped following her on Instagram. So if you're into that and you can check who's following who, he doesn't even follow her anymore. Let's just keep playing. Yeah. Wait, there. Is that a different scene? Yeah, that's a different scene. I want to get her with the burger. Look, this is not all that important, right? I want to get her when she's getting into that burger. Isn't it great to have lots of money and free time? You know, then your life is like this. Kimmy, I just want to get her on that burger. Okay. I think one more. Yeah, that shows how fit she is. And so what? Okay, enjoy your drinks and okay, that's it. I just wanted to share it with you guys. And, you know, if there's still a few people out there, not your channel members, you're supporting the channel and helping to push me into the algorithm too, which I appreciate. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are all in agreement with me. Yet there's a few stragglers that's saying that it's speculation. No, I mean, she's having wild fun and JP is not part of it. They are not together. It's just a fake business relationship, which is not all that important either. It's just they're not being honest with their fans. That's it. Done.
These are gonna send me to the dentist.